Hi guys, Bovine Hamster here with another deck building guide, a little bit later than usual as I had a request for a class that I don't usually play, so it's taken me a little bit of time to get around this. But today is going to be Murdock. Now, this deck itself, I've been working it over the last week and a bit, just kind of seeing what happens and what's really kind of needed in a pub in a solo queue. It specifically asked for a solo queue. So there we go. Ooh. So our prime card is the Archmagus. We've got 2 cast tokens, a Harvester Key, a Health Potion, a Blink Charm. We've got a Madstone Gem with a cast, 2 minor cast in. We've got a Madstone Gem with a Major Kinetic, a Kinetic, and another Kinetic. We've got an Elder Mage Amulet with a Major Cast, and a Minor Cast. We've got a Meltdown with a Major Cast, and a Cast. We've got a Meltdown with a Concentrated Shock, a Major Cast, and a Cast. We've got a Meltdown with 3 major casts. We've got an Adamant Staff with a minor cast, a lesser health, and a lesser health. And then we've got a Vital Tap with 3 focus drains on. Okay, now this is specifically for solo queue. Now, the one thing I find in solo queues is you cannot rely on your support. You cannot rely on your support. If you're with a team and you got a support, then chances are you're going to be able to rely on your support. But for this, we're assuming that either you, 1, don't have a support, or 2, the support is more interested in saving their life than your life. Okay, and 3, that your team is more interested in chasing kills than they are keeping their ADC alive. And these are the 3 things that I tend to find that happen when I play ADC in pubs. So we start off with our health potion and our 2 cast potions. Now you want these 2 cast tokens to help you with last hits. If you don't have cast tokens, unlucky, I guess, because they are severely needed. You don't need mana regen, you just need health regen. From then you decide what's happening in your lane. Are you taking a lot of damage, a lot of hits? Hi Chemdog, how you doing? Are you taking damage, a lot of hits, or are you free? If you're free, then you can drop a 6-drop Mana Stone Gem. Okay, it's going to give you a little bit of attack speed and a little bit of more of a punch to help you last hit. If you find that they're ganking you a lot, you're finding yourself in a lot of trouble, then I go for the Staff of Adamant. With the minor cast and 2 lesser healths in there. Okay, that gives you an extra 300 health to kind of mess around with, especially if the reaction time of your support is about half an hour. It's going to give you that time to be able to give them the time to respond to it, for you to be able to kind of get out of it. I generally also go Staff of Adamant if there's a Chimera on the other team, because a Chimera jumps on you, uses his ultimate, and then 3/4 of your health is gone. So if they got a Chimera, I generally go Staff of Adamant first. Gives you a nice 26 energy damage as well to help your last hit. From then, it's basically what it is that you want. Okay, if you've had to go Staff of Adamant, then I would swap that out a little bit later on for your Elder Mage Amulet. To get yourself damage and health in there. I would then go for another, if I'm happy and comfortable last hitting, then I generally go for a damage item, one of these here. Okay, and what we want to do is we want to focus on getting as much damage as possible. To start off with, because you are not going to be in team fights, you are going to be using your ultimate to help out in team fights. Your ultimate just does its base damage plus a percentage of your energy damage that you got. It also ignores all of the enemy's armor, so you don't really have to worry about armor penetration. It's such an early game. You then want to get your Mad Stone Gem after you've got 2 damage items, usually the Meltdown and the Elder Mage here. Okay, and after you've done that, if you're finding yourself under heavy fire, get yourself a blink charm. Now the finished build of this is you will have your vital tap, and I'll tell you why we have that in there in a second. You'll have a 12 drop, a 13 drop, another 12 drop. Okay, you'll have two 9 drops and a blink charm with 5. Okay, now the end build is your blink charm, your madstone gem, your elder mage amulet, your 2 biggest meltdowns, and a vital tap. Now I put the vital tap in here. Not a lot of people run lifesteal nowadays, but what I've found is that when it comes to doing things like taking the prime, okay, I tend to find a lot of teams just don't do anything with it. They take the prime, they're so low health that they teleport back, and this is a major problem. There's a lot of reasons I see people lose pub games. Because rather than taking objectives, they're too scared because, oh, I might die, so they teleport back. Now, if you've got this lifesteal, this is 20% lifesteal here, you can go up the side of a lane and get your health back whilst you're taking out minions. Okay. In addition to that, you have your blink charm to get yourself out of any scrapes as well. So this is actually quite an important part of my build, just generally because even in a team fight, if you've got like hardly any health and you have to teleport back, you know, that's 8 seconds to teleport back, and I timed it. It's about 20 seconds to get back into the T1s on your side. So you're looking at it being about a minute and a half almost to get to their inhibitors. So you're wasting a lot of time there. So I find this vital tap very much useful, especially when you take down maybe like 3 or 4 people, and then you can't do anything because you've got no health. You know, you're stuck there with like 200 health, and it's like, well, do I try and take an objective and potentially feed, or do I go back and teleport back? Most people will teleport back, and this is where people lose the game, when they are having to go back and get health, get mana, rather than being able to take objectives. Okay, I spoke to one of my friends the other day. I went absolutely mental. He was playing an ADC, he was playing Murdock, and I was playing support, and we just finished the prime, and he had 600 health, and he teleported back, and I went absolutely chicken oriental. For those of you that don't speak Cockney rhyming slang, that means mental. I went absolutely chicken oriental at him, just saying like, why? You've just pretty much the all prime lasts for I think it's like 90 seconds. So you teleport him back and get him back to where the prime is going to take you at least 30-40 odd seconds. So you've lost a third of the prime's buff. And he replied to me, well, I'm at 600 health, I can't do anything. Well, 4 of the other team are dead. Yes, you've got 600 health, but you've got a decent support, and you only need 1 health to take out a tower. You don't need 600 health. Okay, you got the all prime buff. All we do is just dive the inhibitor and take the inhibitor. Okay, so you got to be very much aware that objective gaming is what wins. Yeah, not running around chasing kills, especially with the way the minions are hooked up at the moment. So I'm going to be on the next couple of days. So if there's any particular builds you'd like to see before the new map comes out, obviously I'll be rolling out quite a few builds come the new map. It's going to be an interesting one with all the changes that they made. All the heroes appear to have taken a rework. I'm not looking forward to Rampage having a 40-second cooldown on his ultimate. I really hope they have changed his ultimate. Greystone's ultimate they've made a lot better, in my opinion, because there's no travel form, so everything that slows people down is going to be very much slows you down and speeds people up is going to be very much game changing. And they've changed his ultimate so that when he comes down, instead of it knocking you up, it actually slows you down. If you're around the circle of where he died, it's going to slow you down. So that's going to be pretty good. Hey, want a Muriel build first? Cool, bro. It's no problem. We can do a Muriel build first. Muriel build is going to be interesting because they're getting rid of cooldown. They're getting rid of cooldown, which means you no longer have to rush 40% cooldown, because you can't rush 40% cooldown anymore, which is going to be an interesting one. It's going to be an interesting one, but they are lowering all of the abilities in order to make combat more faster pace of combat. And I imagine that if Greystone's ultimate's 40 seconds and Rampage's ultimate's 40 seconds, that Muriel's ultimate is going to be 40 seconds as well. So there's going to be a lot of fighting in this new map that's coming up, which is good because I miss the amount of fights that used to get pre-patch 0.32. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, guys, just a quick overview. We'll go over this very, very quickly over what's in the build. We've got the Archmage's Prime, 2 cast tokens, Harvester Key, Health Potion, and a Blink Charm. We got 2 Madstone Gems with a cast and 2 minor cast in. We got a Madstone Gem with a Major Kinetic and 2 Kinetics. We've got Elder Mage Amulet with a major cast, and a minor cast. We've got a Meltdown with a major cast, a cast, and a cast. We've got a Meltdown with 2 major casts and a concentrated shock. We've got a Meltdown with 3 major casts, Stuff Adamant with a minor cast and 2 lesser health, and we've got a Vital Tap with 3 Focus Drain. The end build being your Madstone Gem with your Kinetics in, your Elder Mage Amulet in, your Meltdown, all 3 of your Meltdowns, and a Vital Tap, and that'll be your 6 build. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, no, sorry. You have your 2 Meltdowns, your Vital Tap, your Elder Mage Amulet, your Madstone Gem, and your Blink Charm. That was it. Blink Charm is number 6. Just really good for getting you out of scrapes, guys. So that's it, guys. If you want to see any more builds before the 6th of December, let me know in the comments below. Like, favorite, subscribe. Tell all your friends about this, and I'm gonna move on to Twitch, and you guys can watch me play on Twitch. I'll catch you later. Bye.